Like I was trying to say, I was basically minding my own business like I always do. And Nan says, "Let me guess, you're not even a real man, William." "No." She said, "You're super dull and you've never said anything funny in your life." You know what, Captain Ron? Just because you've been the guest speaker at your Narcotics Anonymous meeting doesn't mean you're some kind of psychoanalyst. "William, you're just beating around the bush. I'm trying to help you get to the point." She said, "William, you're such a jealous guy." Yeah, whatever. Are you going to give me that $15 for bus fare or what? My life is a fart. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go back to the bathroom and finish crushing those Addies before I get out of here. Just leave the cash by the front door. "1971, John Lennon, Imagine album, Jealous Guy." Did you recognize it? Yeah, I kind of bastardized that song, obviously. Wrong key, skipped a bunch of chords. I think I got most of the words right. Kind of what, I've always loved that song. I came up with this arrangement like years ago, kind of trying to channel, I guess like early 80s Minneapolis. So I may have failed on both accounts, but Jealous Guy, awesome song. I think back to, when I was a kid in high school, I definitely had a favorite Beatle, and it was John Lennon. In the ensuing years, I've kind of gotten over that. I mean, there's really no reason for me to have a favorite. They're all great. And honestly, I mean, I probably listen to Paul McCartney more than any of them now, but I like them all. They're all great. But I remember 1988 seeing I'll kind of go over like some John Lennon memories from my childhood. So 1988, the Imagine movie comes out. thought it was awesome. I mean, I haven't seen it in a very long time. It'd be interesting to go back and watch it and see. Especially, I didn't watch that much of the Get Back documentary, but I saw like 2 hours of it. Just Reader's Digest version. Paul was a very sympathetic character in that documentary. Just from what I saw, he was trying very hard to get everybody to do something. But going back to Lennon, so I remember, what year was it? Was it 1980? Or 80? I think it was 80. So I'm like a little kid, 3rd grade. He gets shot, and I just remember it seemed like it was a big deal. I didn't know a ton about John Lennon at that point. I know I'd heard Imagine before, and I thought that was a great song. Oh, John Lennon, I will say, he definitely wrote the best Christmas song. Though, I mean, is Happy Christmas really a Christmas song? It kind of is. It's more than that, though, obviously, but he wrote the best post-Beatles Christmas song by far, in my estimation. But yeah, John Lennon gets shot in 1980, I believe, and then posthumously Double Fantasy comes out. And, this was back in the day and I think it had been 5 years since he'd released an album. It's hard to know, like, how popular an album would that have been without the tragedy. But long story short, it was a very successful album. And I just remember, this was back in the days of America's Top 40 with Casey Kasem. And I remember watching The Wheels, awesome song. And I remember being like a 3rd grade kid loving it. And then fast forward to high school, and I got John Lennon's Greatest Hits. And also like the Let It Be album. I listened to that a lot. Going back real quick, the Greatest Hits collection, that's where I was first exposed to Jealous Guy. And I've just loved that song ever since. But the Let It Be album, though initially, my favorite song on that album kind of got me into it was Get Back. But as I quick note on Get Back, McCartney's got that line in there about Tucson, Arizona. And have any of you guys ever seen What We Do in the Shadows, the TV series? The movie's great too, but the TV series kind of takes off on, it's a world basically where vampires are living amongst normal people, dealing with mundane things, but great ensemble cast. But the character Laszlo has to go in disguise, and he goes in disguise as this guy called Jackie Daytona. And he's got this line in there, "This is how we talk in Tucson, Arizona." So now whenever I hear Get Back, I always think of that. But anyway, going back to the Let It Be album, I would say, for a time, Get Back was kind of my favorite song, but then as I listened to the album more, it was definitely kind of those first 3 songs, Two of Us, which obviously that's Lennon and McCartney together, but then the next 2 songs, Cross the Universe and Dig a Pony, are both Lennon songs, and those are my favorite songs on the album. But yeah, a lot of water under the bridge since then, and I love all the Beatles equally. I had a fun time slaughtering this song. Thanks.